Greetings. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, December 2nd. I've got a new computer set up, so I'm hoping this will work well for us. Today, the moon continues in Sagittarius, where we had the new moon Saturday evening, early Sunday morning, depending on your time zone. And so we are still in that new moon vibe, setting the tone for the coming month. As I mentioned in my videos over the weekend, we are really working with this energy of Sagittarius and thinking about the bigger picture, and how we are telling the story, what we are investing in terms of our beliefs, where we put our faith and trust. So we are continuing to do that work and looking at ways to align with what we want to see grow and expand. And so that is the beginning of the day, most of the day, if you're on the East Coast at 1, let's see here, 1 something p.m. 1:08 p.m. on Monday in Pacific time. The moon goes into Capricorn, and so that'll be 4:08 if you're on Eastern time. So, with that shift from the moon in the fiery sign of Sagittarius, where we are thinking about broadening our horizons, looking at the big picture, and asking ourselves what's important, what we want to align with, then we have this shift into Capricorn, which gets real, right? It gets down to earth. The earthy sign of Capricorn also has to do with structures. And so, how we systematize what it is we want to believe in. So, we're looking for the bigger picture of patterns, that bird's eye view that Sagittarius helps us see, and then asking ourselves, what do we want to believe in? What if we're going to take a leap of faith? What direction do we want that leap to be in? What do we want to believe in? What do we want to trust? And how can we build and cultivate hope? Because hope is a practice. it's not and I always talk about this, right? It's not where we sit around waiting to see if things are going to be okay, hiding under the blanket. Is it safe to come out yet? Twiddling our thumbs, going, who's gonna fix it for us? No, it is up to us. This is the job of being human. This is why we're here, is to navigate uncertainty, challenges, things that ask us to remember who we are and how to step up. So the Capricorn moon, once we have that shift into Capricorn, it's really asking us, okay, what do you want to believe in? But then also, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to establish your relationship with the challenges in the world and how you respond to those? Remember, Capricorn is the sign of responsibility, which is the ability to respond. So, how you respond matters. Again, think of the difference between what happens when you go hide under the blanket, wait to see if everything's okay, versus when you roll up your sleeves and say, okay, I guess I got to go do something, and figuring out what that is for you, what brings meaning to your life, what you enjoy putting your energy into, how you can build relationships, community, invest in things that bring meaning to your life. So we often think of investment as like something we do with money or other resources, maybe our time. But in terms of resources, think about your human relationships as a resource. And when you have those human relationship, the ability to reach out to people who do things differently or have something that you don't have, or do things in a different way, and then you have something they don't have. So together you are stronger. And when we think about our resources in terms of who we know, how we have cultivated a strong relationship with those people, which means sometimes being nice and getting along, and sometimes pushing through the hard stuff and challenging ourselves to step up to who we can be, and challenging others to step up as well, and not being letting people push you over. So all of that helps to build stronger, healthier relationships. And then your participation in the world is stronger also through those relationships. So that's one type of resource, right? Your relationships with other people. Another type of resource you might have is what helps to recharge your batteries. So your self-care, your time in nature, your rest, this is another resource that you have. And so when we shift our thinking from, how can I sleep less so that I can do more, so that I can, make more money, or whatever it is you think you're accomplishing. If we turn that on its head and said, how can I get enough sleep so that that resource supports my ability to show up in strong and responsive and creative ways to make a contribution in ways that are maybe non-traditional, maybe it has something to do with money, but also something to do with what you have to offer, your skills, your wisdom, your experience, your, again, relationships you've had for years and years, perhaps. So really thinking outside the box. And that Capricorn energy is asking us to respond as we do this deeper inventory of our resources and what we have, and how we can use what we have as an investment in what we care about on so many different levels, right? And so that this holistic perspective means we're thinking about body, mind, emotion, and spirit, the physical world, our world of ideas and information and problem solving, which is mind. And then emotion is how we take care of each other, how we take care of ourselves, how we work with energy that moves through us, sometimes emotionally. And then spirit, body, mind, emotion, spirit, right? The spirit is the spark. It's the spark that gets us to get up off our butts and take action, to do things, to act on what we care about, on what we believe in, to live that living sense of hope and faith, and breathe life into who we are and what's important to us, just like I was saying over the weekend in some great videos I put out about the Sagittarius New Moon. So that's how you can think about it as we shift gears into the Capricorn Moon for today, Monday, December 2nd. And thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. And I will continue to be here with astrology for unshakable self-care. So hit the subscribe button, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.